So today we're just kind of out wandering around, just doing the sights after being in the tent for a week. And we found this place pretty cool, man. Let's see, an M130 combat tank, 120 millimeter gun. Let's see if it has for the road, for driving on roads, tracks. Let's see if this armor is any thick. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty thick. I'd say you'd be halfway safe in this one. Some of the early tanks, there's a Sherman tank over there. Hopefully the wind's not destroying this video, but there's a Sherman tank over there, and those things, man, they get a old German round, hit those tanks, and it goes through it and just bangs around the inside until everything's wiped out. See, an M728 combat engineering vehicle. So this has a little cannon on it, but it's got a big blade on the front here too, so yeah, you can do some damage while you're making a new road. It's cool the way they drive these things. So all these wheels are just suspension. The drive's back there in the back, the one with the sprocket. Pretty cool. What is this one? An M60. This tank that we just looked at, this one in front of me here, this is more of the era that I remember as a kid. This is a M47 medium tank. See the motors right here. Back. And then here's the exhaust pipe. And this is how it drives right here off of this. That's what turned the tracks. Let's see here. This is the old World War II. This is what they used over in Germany to fight them Tiger tanks. The only advantage they had was the speed. Sherman tank. Yeah, this is what they use, and they want to get some German tanks, which were like that rig over there, man. And they just ripped these things to shreds. These were gasoline powered too. They didn't run on diesel, but they're still pretty thick. But those Tiger tanks were tough. Yeah, little tiny barrel, they got it plugged, but when you look at these other tanks, they all got big barrels, and this thing got a little tiny one. Crazy stuff, all kinds of cannons. This is actually the Yuba testing grounds, is what this area is, and this is just right off of Highway 95. They got all kinds of tanks and missiles, and they got a helicopter that's choppering down on the side of the road over there. We're gonna get back in the truck, huh? And keep going. Are you ready?
Rockets over there.
You want to take a rocket ride? Nah. All right. Hopefully it wasn't too windy. So here we are at the Cloud Museum. Probably the largest collection of Model Ts in the world. It's got all kinds of goodies here. It's our first time here. Interesting place. I know some other YouTubers have filmed this area, but I think there's just so much here to film that you probably, not everyone can get it done. But this is called the Cloud Museum. It's a $5 admission fee. I think we just walked in. We've only been here about maybe 5 minutes, and as you can see, there's a lot of old-time stuff, really old-time stuff, Model Ts and old fire trucks and cool stuff. But we found some.
I want to go see that. RV.
But we found something. I think Darla's wanting to move in. Are you in there, Dar? I don't know where she went. Check out this bad boy. I think this is a future holiday rambler right here, man. Look at that. Kitchen. Quite the deal. I don't know how you steer it when it's in the middle like that, but kind of an interesting old rig. Made of wood. Crazy. Wow, look at that old rig there. Unbelievable. Thing probably did some traveling in its days. Hauling. Probably get a little wind noise off those doors though. Look at all these trucks. These are crazy. It's still got the crank in it. $480 for a pickup truck. This one's got paddles for rear wheels. This is a cool rig here. Check out the tow truck. You'd probably trade us straight across. These are all trucks here, old trucks. Here's an old cop car. City of St. Louis, 1936 humpback Ford. Huh?
No cranks. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them have cranks.
This is probably like what Grandpa drove to deliver produce.
Yeah. Wow.
When he was 14.
Look at all the boat motors.
Wow.
Old Mercury's.
There's your radiator.
Look how thick that thing is. It's like 10 cores thick. Man, there's some old motors. Whew. Crazy. It's an old one. Look at this. What is this? An old cabin. Crazy, huh? One room. Oh, here we go. Here's some nice cars in here. These look like they're somewhat restored. Wow. Cloud Farms, Bard, California. That's where we're at. Well, that thing's nice. Here's one for you, baby. We had that's like an old tote goat or something they called those. It's a Cushman. Yep, look at that old centrifugal clutch set up there. Springer front end too, see spring. Ah.
Look at the car horns.
Yeah. You know, some of this stuff is actually older than I am. If you can believe that.
It's pretty old.
Yeah. Look at that radio.
Wow.
Is that crazy or what? What he did is he started restoring, and then when he got all these other ones out here, decided, well, you know what? I think I'm done restoring.
I'm never gonna finish.
Yep. There's a sleigh. think this is one he was getting ready to work on here. This is pretty clean. There's some washing machines. Look at that blower.
Wow.
There's one over there too, a smaller one.
Bellows.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a collector. He's making money off his collection too. Those don't look too old to me. I remember pumping gas with those.
They will be soon.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Here's a cool car right here. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch in here. I don't think that's an 8 though.
Tops.
2-door sedan.
Bicycle.
Right, yeah. Those are crazy.
Radiators up there along the wall.
Another old gas pump. This is a nice car here. This is that's an Oldsmobile there. That thing's licensed.
Wow.
Oh, look at this, LEDs.
This is really something to see.
Yeah. Old gas pumps. See, a lot of these are registered, ready to roll, you know? These are probably waiting to be done, and these are done over here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Model A, Tudor sedan. $550. Wonder if he'd take a $10 profit on that. There's a cool car. Coupe. Yeah, these are obviously, oh yeah. That's a later model motor. It's an overhead valve. Looks like it anyway. Looks more like a tractor motor. Now here, see, this is, it is. Old flathead V8. Here's a Hemi right here, Hemi motor. Another flathead V8. This motor right here is worth some money. Still want to get my Uga horn for the motorhome, so I could scare people without blowing the hair off their heads. Roadster, oh yeah, there you go. That's a cool car. Nice Roadster. Here's what I would like to have. I'd like to have one of these little pickup trucks. Any one of these would work real well. There's all the old monsters on this side over here. These are some old cars. There's a Chevy, first Chevy. Dodge. AMC Ambassador. Look at that old truck. That's cool, man. Yeah, old Packard. Absolutely. It's got a fortune just in old wood wheels. I think we're getting into the farm now. I'm not sure. See, they're redoing the wood on that. Yep. Tell you, Matt, that old stuff was really crude. Look at that. There's the temporary gas tank feeding the carburetor. Must have been hard starting, because if you notice, all the new stuff is all, you know, downdraft. These were actually had to suck stuff up. I remember my old panhead sometimes was hard to start because it was side, you know. It was, once it started running, once you got a good kick on it, it'd fire right up. Is there anything back here, or is this? Ah, see, that's farm equipment. Here comes another doggy.
Hello, puppy.
Well, let's walk back through here and walk around. These must be getting ready to. Looks like everything's on them. They got the cranks on them, and they're working on the wood. And
You get the corrugated metal on the top of that.
yeah, I'll tell you what, man. This would be basically
You know, cut 'em off those.
yeah, all of them. Every single one of them's like that.
That's good. Even the Packard is.
Yeah, keep the tires from
Yeah.
flattening. Imagine how much it would cost just to replace all the tires here. Wonder why they have this old AMC in here. Rambler. Look at those little cars up there and buggies.
See a Dodge.
Yeah, there's a Dodge and there's a Chevy. Here's a Chrysler. Here's a Studebaker. Look at that. I mean, if that drove past me going the other way, I would never know it was a Studebaker. There are guys that would know that, though. It's really cool. I mean, if you had a bunch of this stuff, you'd probably learn so much about history and Americana just by owning. This guy owns a lot of cars, man, and just the, you know, checking out the history on them, and you could find out who the people were that owned these. Especially some of these things over here are beautiful. Take those out and wash them; they look awesome. There's a cool old car right there. That's, what is that? It's a Model A sedan. Man, the motors were so simple. And then you get to this Hemi, not so simple. Right. What are you in the old post office?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Bars to keep you out.
Looks like what he did is build this for that.
Right. Mail here.
Look at this over here, Dar. Look at this old bus. This is kind of trippy. It looks like it was actually used in the 70s, because look at that license plate. That's a 70s license plate. Old Dodge.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, huh? This is like a prison, like they haul prisoners in it. Look at. Well, look at the back of that thing. That's kind of trippy. Those taillights say stop.
Serious cost, too.
Old Ford truck there.
You're not getting out from the inside with this on there, are you?
No. Ford V8. See something like that, you find something
That's
like
adorable.
that, you could really make that a cool little rig. It's got some stuff, and that could be welded and ground, and
Short bit.
yeah.
They
Someone,
are.
see, there's Bondo on this. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
Bondo.
it's cracking.
Yeah, somebody had restored that at one time. And then it probably sat outside for 100 years. Like a boat tail on that. Kind of cool looking. Look at the gas tank on that one. It just, people just built things. And that's what made, there's not another one like that. It's probably totally unique. That guy probably made,
You're probably tired of stopping for gas.
yeah. I don't think we want it in that building. You want to go in that building? Oh, wow, look at this. Phew. And these trucks are something else. This is for crushing ore. Yeah, see, these are weights, and this spins up, and then it drops it. When it gets to a certain point, it drops. Like for crushing stuff to get like gold or diamonds or whatever else there is. Lanterns. There's some old potbelly stoves. What's weird is how these really old buildings had sliding glass doors. Huh. Heard that sound a million times. Oh yeah. Real interesting stuff here. Pretty cool. Got the old roll-up lid on it. Look at those old stoves in there. Yeah. That's almost like something my mom had when I was a kid, that one back there.
Yeah.
Hers was a little newer, but not a lot. Put your finger in there.
You can still find some of these.
Yeah.
It's rare too.
Coffee grinder, huh?
That's a meat grinder.
Yeah, well, we need a coffee grinder. Sausage.
Here's a 10 key. That's what 10 keys used to look like. And now they look like this.
Yeah.
Look at the brands.
What are these? Save energy. They even had that crap back in those days, huh? Let's see.
So it's a welder.
Is it? Yeah, it is, huh? Well, it's hard to tell with that cut off.
I think this one needs a new hose. I don't know for sure.
You think so? It's electrical. Drill press, yeah. You have to have someone on a bicycle pedaling so you can. Some of these things, you know, you just wonder how many fingers got lost. Yeah, there's an old bandsaw. Look at this. Table saw. Yeah, there you go.
There's blood
Here,
on this
go,
one.
yeah, here, go ahead and move it. There's how you weed your yard right there. It's the early hula hoe. Crazy. Well, these old boat motors, man, they're barely a motor. Got a bunch of extra engines. This is a big old monster here. Some kind of generator, it looks like. Gas powered, 6-cylinder. Huh. These old distributors crack me up, man. Funny. Used to have one of these helmets here, Dar. I had the one with the. Used to have a German helmet. That's not. I don't know whether that's real or not. Mine had the more this style type deal.
Looks like a World War.
That's one. Yeah, these are that's World War II. That's probably Italian.
You think?
Yeah. But this is, boy, someone had a little head. I think this is a replica.
There's a gurney right there.
Yeah. It's all military stuff. Piano. Scale. Surprised you don't have any old Harleys. Bunch of old pipes in here, smoking pipes. Tons and tons of wood wheels. Everywhere, wood wheels. There's an old cement mixer. Looks like a generator. This thing here is some kind of drilling rig. Got an old flathead motor. Nice wheels. Secret is to never stick your finger in there. This is a big truck. Got a 6-cylinder in line.
This looks like it used to string cable.
Yeah, probably when they run cable like for whatever, you know, telephone or electrical.
There's probably a lot of stuff in here that people know what it is, but we don't.
Yeah.
Farm equipment.
This looks
Autodesk?
There you go. This looks like an old wagon, like a wagon train wagon here. Look at the bathtubs. Is that crazy? Huh. Paddles. Now this is probably would deliver gas. 3 different grades of fuel or something, because it got three spigots and 3 fillers, so it's probably a early deal for, you know, delivering fuel. Dump truck. Simply amazing. Pretty cool deal. You really could spend hours and hours and hours here, but I don't think we're going to have time to do that because we got shopping and stuff to do, and we got to go get some lunch. But what is this thing? Look at this. What is this? Wonder what that looks like. It spins, but for what? What's it do?
Is it metal?
Yeah, it looks metal. Put your fingers in there. Look at the old dashboards. There's like 1 gauge, and what's the 1 gauge? I don't know what it is. It's probably some sort of amp gauge or something. Another unique gas tank here, because I think the gas tanks on most of these are up here. I think underneath here is where they put the gas, under that cover right there. These are like the tires they put on the electric bicycles now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those look like those little torch things, like you put. This is some kind of a carrier cables. Need to back up a little bit so they come into sight. Smoke bombs there.
There's the Helms Bakery truck.
Old Chevrolet. I bet you at one time it was red. Lots and lots of cars. See these? See. These are later models because they're got the steel wheels, spoke wheels instead of the wood wheels. Or like up Model A's. Definitely Model A, and those are Model T, so you can kind of see the Model A's are a lot bigger and beefier than the Model T's. Have unique things like front brakes. You can see the drum brakes on the front. A tow truck. And there's another liquid delivery truck. I don't know whether it would be gas or what it would be, but probably gasoline. Yeah.
Rusted shut.
After a while. Look at that old shovel. So where's all the old Harleys?
Problem there. This is a low budget museum, and them Harleys is worth about what my whole one Harley's probably worth what my whole museum's worth.
So up here on the sign it says 110 plus.
Yeah.
Was that the last count? 100.
Oh, that was a long time ago when I had that sign, but there's 200 vehicles here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you restore some of them?
Yeah.
You do.
I see. It looks like you got some getting ready to be done back there, huh?
Yeah.
That one side they're all restored, and the other side looks like they're.
Yeah, I just put them in there to preserve them a little better, but
Let me know. I'll come over here and knock about 10 of them out in a week for you.
restore them. Come on.
How long have you been here?
Well, I live in this area all my life, but I've been collecting for 30 years.
American Pickers hasn't come over here yet.
They called me last week.
Did they really?
Probably
Yeah.
did.
I don't know if they're going to come or not, because they wanted me to send them 30 pictures. High, whatever you call them, velocity, whatever quality pictures. And I says,
yeah.
I don't even have 30 pictures. I says, look on the internet, there's a lot of pictures on there.
Right.
Tell them to watch our video.